Hi, can you hear me?
Um, can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear
Oh,
me?
you can. Yes, I can. Woo, good. I'm Shannon. Very nice to meet you.
Hi, Shannon. I'm Brenda.
So I have two colleagues that will be joining me, and we're just kind of gonna separate
Okay.
our presentation, and then I'm not sure how many people are registered, and then we'll just leave it open for questions, and you can tell us what you. We're done. We're done.
Okay, sounds good. You have 45 minutes starting at the top of the hour. You have screen sharing capabilities. You will receive a list of people who registered, even if they don't show up this morning.
Okay.
So you'll have some follow up with that. Have you done these before? Are you familiar with the format and everything?
Yeah. So I did a lot of Stripe Scan 6x6, but this is the first presentation that I've done. And
Okay.
then this is my colleague Maurice.
Hey, Maurice. I can't see you. My name is Brenda.
Hi, Brenda. I was muted.
Oh, there you are. Okay, perfect. You all know to keep yourself muted when you're not speaking so we don't get any feedback.
Yes.
Okay. And is one person sharing and then you guys are just taking turns talking when it gets to your slide?
Yes. So
Okay.
Shannon will be sharing, and then I'll start, and we'll each go through a few slides, and then Maurice will be the finisher, and then we'll open up for questions if we have any, and if not, we just know we're done.
Okay, great. Are you showing any videos?
Nope.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to move on to my next slide. This is what people will see when they come in.
Okay.
And I will just go through the little spiel reminding them that they can't be seen or heard, but they are to put their questions in the Q&A and that you will either answer them live or save them for the end and that they can come and look at the video in about a week. So that's how all that goes.
Okay.
Okay. And I will mute myself and turn my camera off so that it's all you guys. You'll see a space in there that says OACAC 23, but I can't make that go away. So
That's okay. Do you mind if I try sharing the screen right now?
I don't mind. I
Okay.
actually prefer it. There you go.
All right. So let me see here. Doop. Okay. And then you guys can see this?
Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect.
All good.
Okay. All right.
Good. Looks great.
Stop sharing. Thank you so much.
You are quite welcome. This is actually my last one.
You made it.
I know. I'm like, woo.
So now, do you work on the higher ed side? Do you work for StrifeScan, or are you a counselor in Ohio?
I am actually, I'm on the board of OACAC, and
Okay.
I spent 10 years as a school counselor. Now I actually work for the University of Dayton. I'm a clinical faculty member. I teach school counseling,
Okay.
and I also am an IEC.
Oh, I
So,
like that. Very
yeah.
good.
Yeah, I got to keep my fingers in all those pots, right?
That's no joke these days.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I mean, I like that we've been virtual because we can reach out to a lot of students that might not otherwise get to experience colleges.
Hmm.
But on the other hand, sometimes there's so much that it's hard to filter, you know. Whew. So, but I do like the fact that we're getting to a lot of our rural students that normally don't get visits. I think that's one of the best things that I've seen so far.
Maurice and I actually cover Ohio together, and we're totally willing to do anything. We love to just kind of just help where it's needed. So if you
Cool.
feel like it, you can always keep us in mind to do just I like just college stuff. I think we have great we the three of us have great territories where we're able to do our work, but also kind of give back to the communities,
Yeah.
which is fun.
Oh, cool.
Oh, let us know.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that as an IEC, I belong to a couple of different organizations, HECA and IECA.
Mhm.
And we actually do have a regional meeting group and we invite different colleges to come and present. Would you be
Oh, we'd
interested?
love
It's
that.
all virtual.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I will.
And I'm gonna just talk about Maurice for a second. So he was a Cortland student. He played basketball there, and he's also the associate men's basketball coach. So
Cool.
I think, and he's doing these awesome clinics, which Mo, I think that's so great.
Oh, yeah.
I was watching your videos, but I always plug him for, I'm gonna have him talk about athletics.
Sweet. Wow, that's awesome because especially some of those niche things that we don't always know about that are, you know, at schools that might be out of our normal thought process. I mean,
Mhm.
so I think that's awesome. Our person that coordinates them for Ohio for HECA is named Sherry Gravely.
Is it RRI or RRY?
Actually, it's EE.
Oh, all right.
And it's Gravely, Grabley. And will you have a slide that has your contact information at the end?
Yep.
Okay, I'll just take a screenshot of that and send it to her.
Perfect.
And Maurice, if you don't mind, if I tout the fact that you can talk about athletics as well.
Oh, 100%.
That would be awesome. Okay, I will do that. As I said, we usually do them. I think we're taking the rest of November off just because this is a real busy time, as you all know, plus the holidays and everything else. But I think they'll pick up in January again. So if you don't hear from her right away, don't be too worried. All right, we're about 3 minutes away. Do you have any last questions or anything else?
No, I think we're good.
Okay.
Shannon, you'll move the slides for us the whole time?
Yes. Yeah.
Perfect.
And I'll still move the slides if Penny barks and someone just jumps in. Still do it. If you just give me a pause, just pause when you're done, I'll just quickly change it.
Okay.
You got it.
There you go.
Okay. So I'm going to go intro, and then you guys can do your own intro, and then I'll do the first real slide and go to professional studies, and then thank you for making that switch.
Your last slide is professional studies?
Yes. And then I think it's Dragon Hall, which starts you. Yes.
Excellent.
Yep. Do you want us to be muted and cameras off while you're doing your intro for it?
Nah,
Oh, okay.
it'll be fine. It goes pretty quick. And then I'll say that I'll I'm not introducing you by name, but just say that we're here about SUNY Cortland.
Sure.
You want SUNY or SUNY?
SUNY.
SUNY.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
actually, and we'll talk about that. It's the State University of New
Yeah.
York. Yeah. Yep. The three of us can stay on while we do introductions, and then we can do the thing.
Sounds good. All right, we're down to that final minute, y'all.
Thanks, you guys.
Hey, Shan.
Yeah.
Do you want us, obviously we'll be muted, but do you want us to turn our screens off, or our screen can still be on, right?
Yeah,
Well,
it doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
Welcome to Virtual College Exploration for all Ohio students. As a reminder, you are in webinar mode, so your camera and microphone are off. You are muted and the panelists cannot see you or hear you. You may ask questions by using the Q&A button, and you may present your questions to the presenters at any time. A recording of this session will be available within a week at www.oacac.org, and you may sign up for more sessions at the same site, www.oacac.org. And now I'm going to turn it over to the admissions representatives from SUNY Cortland.
Hey, good morning. Welcome, you guys. Thank you for joining us. I'm Shannon Wing. I'm a regional recruiter for the state of Ohio, and I have a couple colleagues here with me. Let me just share my screen so we can get this presentation going. One moment. So again, we will have our information up here. Okay, here we go. So welcome, SUNY Cortland. If any of you are not familiar with SUNY, it stands for the State University of New York, and we are actually the largest comprehensive university system that the nation has. I am Shannon. My information is here. I have worked for Cortland collectively for about 10 years in undergraduate admissions. I cover a very large portion of the United States. I'm more than happy to be working with you today. You can screenshot this, you can email, you can call, and I'm going to turn it over to my other colleagues. I'll let Maurice introduce himself, and then we'll follow up with Alyssa.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. I appreciate you taking the time to join us this morning and learn a little bit more about SUNY Cortland and what we have to offer as an institution. Like my colleague Shannon mentioned, my name is Maurice Kearney. I'm a senior admissions advisor here at SUNY Cortland. I cover, for the most part, the Northeast, out-of-state regions, and fill in kind of a little bit of everywhere, wherever I'm needed. I'm also a SUNY Cortland alum. I graduated in 2015 with a bachelor's degree in physical education and also received my master's on campus in health ed. I also had the opportunity to play 4 years of varsity basketball on campus, and I am currently the men's basketball associate head coach. So I hope we have some athletes out there because I'll be talking a little bit about what it takes to be a Red Dragon and some of, some information regarding Cortland athletics and college athletics that you may not know about. So again, welcome, and I hope this session is very informative. Alyssa,
Hi, everyone. My name is Alyssa Ackerman. I'm also a senior admissions advisor, and I'm also an out-of-state recruiter. I primarily recruit from Florida, Texas, California, and Colorado, but I'm always happy to recruit any out-of-state student. I'm also an alum. I graduated in 2016 with my bachelor's in communication and really haven't left the college since.
Okay, thanks guys. So we're gonna go pretty quickly. Just to give you some background, we're located in upstate New York. We do have a very central location. If you look at this map, we're in central New York, but a little bit more in the southern tier. We're about 30 minutes south of Syracuse, where you have Syracuse University, and then we're about 40 minutes north of Binghamton, where you have SUNY Binghamton. The difference between us and SUNY Binghamton is that at SUNY Cortland, you can do bachelor's and master's degrees, and at SUNY Binghamton, you have a lot more students and you can go through your PhD. We do have students from 34 states and 47 countries. We did get a #1 ranking for campus safety this year. If anybody's interested in that, please reach out. We have a legit university police department, very safe campus. We offer a blue light system, and we have reports that we can send you so you can kind of see how safe SUNY Cortland and the surrounding area actually is. We have just under 7,000 total students. Probably about 6,400 of those are undergraduate students. We have a little over 13,000 applicants that we get every year for freshman admission. And it's a little bit smaller for transfer students because you actually have to declare a major as a transfer student. And out of those students that apply, we accept a little less than half. And then we have a solid class of about 1,200 freshmen that start every August and say that SUNY Cortland is where they want their home to be for the next 4 years. The average class size is going to be about 23 students. You will expect to have some lecture classes the whole 4 years here at SUNY Cortland, maybe 1 to 3, could have 80 to 120 students in those. It's going to be the classes that are maybe gen ed that every student has to take. Every class is taught by an actual professor, and part of being in a great location is that we're about 20 minutes from the Ithaca area. So in Ithaca, you have Ithaca College, which is one of our biggest rivals for athletics. And we also have Cornell. So because we are so close, a lot of our teaching faculty also teach at Cornell as well. And as you can see, the average faculty to student ratio is about 15 to 1. And I like to make sure that students know that you're going to meet with your advisor at least once every single semester. So I like to tell people through the years, SUNY Cortland's very forward thinking, forward moving. We've put over more than $300 million into on-campus facilities since 2011. We're going to highlight a few of those buildings. The first one is Bowers. So this is our science building, you guys. If you follow that sidewalk to the right, you're going to see a greenhouse, which is run by our students. And then that rounded building to the left behind the light is actually a planetarium, kind of small, but very cool. And it's open for anyone to use on campus. Sometimes you have to have a reservation. Other times you can probably just walk right in. The science building, this first phase, we have phase #2 that we'll probably work on within the next couple of years. But the first one, we consulted with the faculty and the staff in these departments. And so each of the labs in the classrooms were specifically designed based off of what the faculty said that they wanted. The building's very bright now. It does not look like a science building inside. It doesn't smell like a science building, but it is separated by floor. And I guarantee you probably have at least one science class in this building if you're a SUNY Cortland student. And then we just have some pictures to follow. So obviously this is a lab. The faculty really love the students, and there is a lot of hands-on research opportunity for students that are in any sort of science field. Glimpse of the planetarium. And then this brings us to our professional studies building. So our campus is kind of separated upper campus, middle campus, and lower campus. And the lower campus, we've got this professional studies building, which is a little bit closer to the stadium, Park Center, and our Student Life Center, which we'll talk about. And here we have kinesiology, which houses exercise science, fitness development, speech and hearing science. We have undergrad and graduate for that, and sport management and recreation. We have hands-on labs in this facility. We actually have a speech clinic on the left-hand side of the building. If you're looking at this picture, that's open to people in the community. It's run by our graduate students, but undergrad students are always allowed to observe. Faculty departments or their offices are in the top part of this building. And, you know, you could have a friend that's in one of these like exercise science, fitness development programs. They may say, hey, we want you to come in. We want to hook all this, you know, all kinds of stuff up to you. We want to see, how does the body work? Get on this treadmill. So fitness development is very much, how does the body work so you can prevent an injury? And then we have a graduate program in athletic training. And that's very much, since the injury already happened, how can we fix that? And we have hands-on labs for all of those things.
Dragon Hall is our newest residence hall. So we have 17 total dorming buildings on campus. We have low rise, high rise, suite style, apartment style, corridor style. Every building in this picture is actually a student res hall, which is pretty cool that you can see a lot of different styles of dorming in this picture. Dragon Hall was built with students in mind. It's very forward thinking, it's very economically friendly, and it was actually named by the students on campus, which I always think is really cool. We do require our first year students to live on campus for their first 2 years, and then our transfer students to live on campus for their first year. So we have about half of our students on campus and 17 total different residence halls. And here are just a couple of pictures of the different setups and styles that students use in the res halls. Our Student Life Center, which is the pride and joy of SUNY Cortland campus. This building was built in 2015 is when it finalized, and it is amazing. This is a multi-million-dollar project that's on campus, and it is everything that we wanted it to be and more. When you walk down the sidewalk and you go to the right, you're going to see our newest dining hall, the Bistro. It is an all-you-can-eat, so you're going to swipe your card in, and it's unlimited for all of our students. It has a lot of different stations. So salad bar, there's breakfast, there's tacos, burger bars, stir fry, a lot of different things going on in there. I always like to mention that there is a cookie warmer. So on your way out, you can have a warm cookie. I always mention that. That's the claim to fame. I love it. And then on the other side, the opposite of a nice warm cookie is all of our gym equipment. So downstairs, we have all of our weight machines and free weights. We also have a golf simulator, a rock wall, a lap pool, a 25-person hot tub. And then upstairs is all of our cardio equipment. We have a suspended indoor track. We have a cycling room, yoga room, meditation room, CrossFit gym, really anything that you can think of, as well as a gaming room with PlayStations, Xbox, and things of that nature to just kind of hang out. You can do anything that you want really in this building. We also have a variety of different majors. So look at this, take pictures of this if you want. On our website, you can see a breakdown of each individual major, which is really helpful. But we have things all the way, we have the sciences, sports management, art, professional studies, and then you can see all of our teacher certification majors. We are the largest and most comprehensive education school in New York State, which is pretty cool.
I just wanted to add, Alyssa, because I think a lot of people ask, especially students that are New York State residents, whatever major you apply that you put on your application, whether you're using the Common App or the SUNY app, if we believe that you're an acceptable student to the university, then we'll go ahead and accept you into that major of your choice.
Yes, that's very important. We have a lot of different programs to make sure that our students are successful before they get to Cortland, while they're at Cortland, and then after they're at Cortland. So we have Core 101, which is a class that all of our new students will take. It's a 1-credit course that kind of just gets you familiar with the campus and with college in itself. We know that you're new to this process, and so it'll help you with where the library is, how to change your classes, who your advisor is, and different things like that. And then we have the Learning Center, the Counseling Center, and a variety of different things just to help you remain successful on campus. Core Union is another building that was renovated from the inside out. Downstairs in the basement, we have a variety of different food options. We have a Greens and Grains, which is a healthier option. We have a coffee shop and a lot of different grab and go options while you're in between classes, and a lot of different areas to kind of sit and wait for your next class to start, to do a study group, or to just hang out and eat whatever food that you've got from downstairs. This is our student union, so all of our student clubs are based out of this building as well. And then each semester we do kind of a club fair. So all of our student clubs will be kind of on the stairs of this building, tabling and letting all the students know that they are on campus and what they kind of do for our students. We also have a study abroad program. Since we are part of the SUNY system, if we don't host a program, you can go with any of the other 64 schools in the SUNY system. We can go for a full semester. I did just a summer session, so that was about 5 weeks, and we go basically anywhere that you can imagine. No matter the major, there's always somewhere that you can go for our study abroad program. And then, of course, our student clubs, we have over 80 different opportunities. Each major has their own club. We have Greek life, we have Model UN, we have different things for music. We have a student-led newspaper, radio show, magazine, things all across the board. It only takes 3 students and a faculty member to create a club. So there are constant clubs coming onto campus, leaving campus, and it's very easy to create your own club if there's something that you want to start that we don't already have.
Yeah, so I think another thing we get questions about is housing for students that are in Greek life. So that housing is actually off campus. You can start pledging as early as spring semester of your freshman year. It's probably about 10% of the SUNY Cortland student population that is in some sort of Greek life. We've got the Panhellenic sororities and fraternities. Then we also have academic sororities and fraternities. And then we also have Latino and Latina sororities and fraternities as well.
All right, so we're going to talk about Red Dragon Pride. I hope by now, after you listen to both my colleagues, Shannon and Alyssa, you're in your seat thinking, I need to learn more information about Cortland. This school is awesome, lots and lots of great opportunities. But now we're going to talk about athletics. So we are a Division III institution, meaning, we are not allowed to give any type of athletic scholarships. Now, there are opportunities for you to earn academic scholarships, and we will talk about that in the next few slides. So we have on our campus 25 varsity sports. The great thing about Cortland is, we are a medium-sized institution located in upstate New York, but, the name runs deep throughout the entire country. We have over 130 national titles between individual and team championships, with our baseball team and our women's lacrosse team both winning the latest national titles back in 2015. And it was pretty awesome because they both won in the same year, in the same spring. So that was amazing. But you might not be a student that is looking to play varsity sports, right? You might play varsity or JV in high school, but you still want to go to a college and still keep that competitive edge and that athletic niche. So we do offer 32 intramural opportunities where you and your friends on campus can get together and form an intramural team and play against other students on our campus, which is pretty cool. On our campus, we have a little bit over 650 Division III student athletes. So if you were looking to play a sport in college and you came to Cortland, you wouldn't be by yourself, right? It's like a nice tight-knit family. Our motto in athletics is one team, one family. So you would, be a freshman, but be a part of a larger group of over 630 other individuals and student athletes just like yourself. But hey, maybe you don't want to play intramurals. Maybe you don't want to play a varsity sport. We also have 36 different club sports. Our club sports are run by our students. You still get to suit up. You still get to compete. You still get to travel. It's up to you if you would like a coach or not, but you play against other universities. And our club sports are really, really good. They actually play against Syracuse University, Villanova, Boston College, a lot of other Division I universities that offer different types of club sports. If I did not mention the Cortica Jug game, it would not be like myself. This is the biggest little game in the country. I mean, ESPN Game Day mentions this game between SUNY Cortland and Ithaca College, which is our rival for most of our athletic teams on campus. We actually broke the Division III football attendance record, which is about 40,000. We had the opportunity to actually play this game at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey on November 16th, 2019, so last year. And we broke the record and had a little bit over 45,000 in attendance between the two colleges. So this here is just a picture of our women's lax team when they won the national title in 2015. They actually had a 10-year home game winning record, which is amazing. And that was broken last year. Just to kind of give you an opportunity to see, we have tons and tons and tons and tons of fields on our campus for our intramural opportunities. And then if you're someone that just likes to be outside and outdoors and kick a soccer ball around, these fields are open for all of our students at any point in time. If you're someone that either wants to play football or just have that school spirit and love to attend your high school football games on a Saturday afternoon, we have a beautiful, beautiful football stadium on our campus in Stadium Red. It seats about close to 6,000 students. And again, it is phenomenal. I'm sorry, close to about 10,000, I believe. And it's phenomenal. A lot of school spirit. Our football team is really good, very exciting to watch. And as you can see here, it's usually well attended. Now, we talked about some of our Red Dragon Strong resources on campus, and Career Services is a phenomenal resource for our students. They will help out with internships and campus employment. We do cover letter building, resume building. We have a program which is called Digital Dirt, right? In 2020, almost everyone now has a social media, right? Social media is very, very popular, and that can jeopardize you or help you with employment in the near future. So Digital Dirt is a program where professional staff and career services will actually sit down with you, go through your social media and try to help clean it up, right? Maybe untag you in any pictures that may be out there, maybe help you clean up your privacy settings and delete any pictures that may jeopardize you from landing a job in the near future. We also offer what's called Teacher Recruitment Day, which is a phenomenal resource on our campus. Me being an education major at SUNY Cortland, I had the opportunity to participate in Teacher Recruitment Day, and I actually had 5 job offers in one day my junior year. I had 2 job offers in North Carolina, 3 in Maryland, and 1 in Nevada. So we bring in over 200 school districts across the entire country, and they actually fly into SUNY Cortland and interview our teacher candidates right on our campus. We also have a lot of alumni speaking series and networking opportunities for our current students on campus. We are also a part of Handshake, which is a phenomenal platform that every college in the country, for the most part, uses, where it allows employers to actually research students on our campus and let students know what job opportunities they may have within their companies. We're going to go ahead and talk about the admissions process and what it needs to take for you to be a part of our SUNY Cortland Red Dragon community. We are really big on coursework and curriculum. 4 years of English and social studies is what we look for regarding coursework. 3 to 4 years of math, science, and a foreign language as well. We are test optional for students that are applying to be a part of us, our campus community in the fall of 2021. So just to kind of give you an idea, the middle 50% of students that we accept have between an 86 GPA and a 92. Now that's the middle 50%, right? So we will accept lower, and then we will obviously accept higher. But again, we have a holistic approach, and we look at your whole body of work, right? So we're not going to simply say, all right, you have this essay or you have this GPA, the coursework, accept or deny, right? Our boss in admissions always says, right, if we solely based our decisions on GPA, then a computer can do our job, because that's very easy, right? We also look at patterns in academic performance. We look at rigorous of coursework completed, extracurricular involvement, letters of recommendation, right? Everything within the application process before making our decision.
Yeah. So Mo, that was perfect. The only thing I want to add is that because you guys are not New York State residents and we look for specific classes, you won't be penalized. We will accept whatever your requirement is for graduation at your high school. So if you have any questions for us, we'll go ahead and share information at the end, but just keep in mind, like Maurice said, we are test optional, so you do not need to submit a test score for admission review or for merit scholarships, and whatever your requirement is for graduation, we will look at that.
Absolutely. Thanks, Shannon.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's get to merit scholarships. So for our merit scholarships, there are no separate application that is needed. We will review you and consider you for merit money as you apply, and once we review your application. So our lowest scholarship starts at the dean's level. That's a $2,000 per year. And that's a 93 unweighted GPA with strong core coursework, right? So we're talking college level credits, AP credits, IB, things of that nature. Merit, same thing, 93 unweighted. Now it goes up an additional $1,000 per year. And our highest scholarship is presidential, which offers $4,700 per year. And that's a 95 unweighted GPA and strong core coursework, We also have an honors program that gives an additional $2,000 per year. For students that receives a presidential scholarship, you will be asked to join our honors program if you'd like. If you receive a merit scholarship, you can apply to be a part of our honors program. If you did not receive a presidential or merit, you can still inquire about the honors program, because we do have students that actually come to our campus as freshmen, not a part of the honors program, and then do really, really well their freshman year at Cortland, and then have the opportunity to join the honors program. Now we're going to go ahead and talk about transferring in credits. Lots and lots of opportunities for students and parents to save money. And this is by transferring in college level credits. You'd be surprised how many students we have, incoming freshmen, that transfer in college level credits and have a standing of being sophomores or second semester sophomores on our campus. So any AP exams, a 3 or better, right? Those credits will transfer in. CLEP 50 or higher, IB 4 or better. Any college coursework taken throughout high school, right? So whether it's a dual enrollment course with your local community college or another four-year institution, or you take it directly through a local community college or a four-year college, a C- or higher, and those college courses will transfer in. I know a lot of you are probably saying C-, right? I got that. That's nothing. But again, C- or higher, and those college courses will go ahead and transfer over to us. We actually have a transfer equivalency chart on our website as well, just to give students an opportunity, an idea to kind of see what some of our credits may look like. And for you, right, being out of state, for the most part, you are more than welcome to give us a call if you have any questions or concerns about any type of classes, any dual enrollment courses, any AP, any college credits that you might be taking, just to kind of get an idea of what those courses may be equivalent to on our campus.
Thanks, Mo.
No problem.
So as far as expenses are concerned, you guys, we like to break them down. Sometimes when you ask a college, hey, how much does it cost to come to your school? Sometimes they only give you tuition. Sometimes they may give you the whole cost, but other times they may give you the whole cost, but then they don't talk to you about additional expenses. So we like to kind of give a little bit of everything. For tuition, for someone who's not from New York State, it's going to be that $16,980 that you see on the left-hand side. The college fees are going to be the same for any student, whether you're New York State or non-New York State resident. That's just under $2,000 for the whole year. And then the average room and meals, again, whether you're in state or out of state, it's going to be the same. So just under $13,000. And then if you look to the right, you guys, we like to let you know that it's so fun to shop and get all of those things for when you're going to college. But then sometimes you forget, like, hey, I'll need to get home once I get there. And then I'll need more shampoo and toothpaste and other things. So these are the non-billed expenses that we like to share with you. You know, you're obviously going to have books and supplies for school as well. So the total cost of all of these things is probably, it's actually going to be about $25,638 with what we call our Future New Yorker Award. So that's a special award given to any student that's not from New York State. So that's automatic once you apply. If you get accepted, we'll go ahead and let you know in your acceptance letter that because you are a non-New York State resident, and as long as you maintain that non-New York State residency, we'll go ahead and give you $7,500 off of your tuition bill every single year. And if you're a non-New York State resident and you want to continue to live on campus junior, senior year, we'll go ahead and give you an additional $2,000 to do that.
I know Maurice talked about our merit scholarships, but we also have other scholarships that are based off of things like need, where you went to high school, what major you're interested in, what extracurricular activities you were interested in. These are our endowed scholarships. So once you've applied to the school and February or March timeframe, you'll get an email, all the different scholarships that you can apply to. And these are it's going to be it's separate application, but it's very easy. Just a few different things about why you think you deserve this scholarship, why you want to go to college, what major you're interested in. And there's a lot of different things, and they vary from $250 to a couple $1,000. And you can apply for these scholarships each and every year that you are a student at SUNY Cortland, which is pretty cool. Who doesn't want more money each and every year?
Okay, so thanks, you guys. This is all we have for you. I'm just going to leave the information up just for a couple seconds. So if you want to screenshot that or take a picture, you can do that. So again, I'm Shannon Wing. Maurice Kearney is also my colleague. We're both going to work with students from the state of Ohio. So you can feel free to reach out whoever you want to. I'm going to have Alyssa go ahead and type her information in the chat, but that's actually alyssa.ackerman@cortland.edu. And you can reach out to any one of us. We're more than happy to help you. It does not look like we have any questions at this time, but I just want to thank you so much for your time. We're really excited to work with you. If you need anything at all, we're more than happy to talk about not just SUNY Cortland, but maybe the entire State University of New York system. So thank you so much for your time and have a really great day, you guys.
Awesome. Bye.
Thank you for joining us for the virtual college exploration for Ohio students. After you close this window, a very quick 4-question survey will appear, and a recording of this session will appear in about a week at www.oacac.org. Thank you very much for joining us today, and have a nice afternoon. Bye.